Hey friends, in this video I'm making a stop at Cosby's Garden Center. Yeah, doesn't sound all that interesting, does it? You're going to want to stick around for this one. Well friends, in behind this quaint little garden center is something very, very unique and very cool. Let's go check it out. So out front, you have your standard little garden center. Potted plants, and peat moss, and that kind of thing. But as you start making your way to the back, among the potted plants, you start seeing things like these. But then, as we head our way into the back, there's no real sign, no real advertising or anything, but you start to see more. Now, I'm not sure who Johnny Branson is, but in place of admission, you can donate here to the beggar boy. Now, even still, it doesn't look like that big of a deal. There's a couple sculptures, right? You are so wrong, because what I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind. Like, check these out. And what just looked like balls from the other side all have faces on this side. I came in and took stills before I walked in with the video camera because I didn't know what to expect. Look at these guys up here on this rise. Are they gymnasts? Taekwondo guys? What are they? Cool is what they are. But wait, there's more. So, what I'm about to show you is Cosby's Concrete Gardens. This is an amazing little find just outside of Liverpool, Nova Scotia. If you're ever in the area, you must stop here because what I'm about to show you is freaking amazing. Now, we got about an hour before they close. He's just open basically during operating hours of the garden center. So we're going to run and gun, and I'm just going to shoot and probably not babble too much unless you hear some oohs and ahs, because like I just showed you, I did not know that those balls in front of the dancing gymnasts or circus performers had faces on the other side. Didn't see it earlier. So I came in this way, took a couple pictures, walked around, and I ended up going out the other side. So be aware, all these sculptures are three-dimensional. They look just as interesting from the back as they do the front. So that said, let's go look at some art. Okay. I'll tell you right now, this garden is not small. Not in the least. Now, as we look at these first few, I'll tell you what I know. The artist's name is Ivan. He's the owner, operator, manager, everything here. He runs the garden center, plus creates all this work. He spends his nights back here, and his winters he spends creating new work. Now, how many pieces does he create in a year? He does do some commissions. So those included, he creates about 5 pieces a year, and 3 of them end up back here. As far as I know, they're simply sculpted out of concrete. I'm not sure of his process. That would be one of those questions to ask him when you come here yourself. Now, Ivan did say he draws a lot. He usually draws them out first to get an idea. But I mean, come on, man. These are amazing. And they're just sculpted out of concrete. This goes to show you, you don't need expensive clay, you don't need brass and copper and whatever they make statues of. You just need your creativity and a little bit of ingenuity, because these, my friends, are beautiful, and they're very, very abundant back here. In case I missed some with the video camera, I took a bunch of stills, so I'll be interspersing a few of those in here. Oh, and did I mention this place is free of charge, but he does request donations. I'm sorry, are you in the market for a dragon? So here we have a little lady sitting with her fox friends right next to the Fowler hut, which is just a little hut. Oh, but did we mention there's a little guy sitting up top? So from a photography point of view, any other photographers want to come here and do some funky stuff, Ivan, the artist, has done a really, really good job at placing these so that you can literally isolate a subject and not get anything else in the background. So many of these places cram everything together as close as they can to try and maximize the space. But this guy has put a lot of thought into placing these in locations that give them their own identity. You're not drawn to a million things, you're drawn to one piece. And I really like that. One turtle. Two turtles. And three turtles. So I was talking to Ivan, the artist, no last name given. I went into the shop and asked who he was. He was standing there. And basically this garden started off more about the plants, but he decided to put in a few homemade sculptures because he's obviously an artist. And it turned into what we have here today, which is this massive forest garden full of these whimsical creatures and sculptures that just will blow your mind. Yeah, here we go. Here's a prime example. So I just showed you the front of this. Now look at the back. He's got little trails and paths that go all the way around. So this must be a newer piece. See, it doesn't have any gardening or anything around it, but it's placed. Very cool. Speaking of foxes, you see him? So another reason you want to look behind, check this out. There's a guy looking through the mask. I mean, it's not cool enough to just make a big huge mask, but put a guy in behind it. Why not? So this must be his new area up here. He's obviously working up here. It's unfinished, but the sculptures themselves are still amazing. I'm guessing something pretty cool is going to end up there. So if you're here in 2022 or 2023 and there's something really cool in there, please send me a picture. Well friends, I think that's the end of this video. It's almost closing time and I'm gonna have to get my butt out of here. But I just wanted to say, if you're ever in the Liverpool, Nova Scotia area, make sure you find where Cosby's Garden Centre is and come in the back and check out the concrete creations, because this place is amazing and he's constantly working at it. Sculptures in the back don't even have plant or gardening behind them yet. But he's working on it. You can see that he's working on it constantly. And currently in 2021, there's no charge for admission. Leave a donation. It's just, yeah. If he keeps going, this place is going to be so spectacular, he's going to have to start charging admission, because it's just going to be crazy busy. Like, this is absolutely wonderful. And if you're into art, sculptures, whimsical creations, just walking in, hell, just walking through the forest like this, it's just, yeah. I'm going to stop now. I'll put a link to his website in the description. I'll fly it over top right now. And that's the end of this video. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you have some comments or some questions, let me know and I'll try and answer them. And for now, I will talk to you all soon and take care. Bye.